Oh, hi everybody. How are you again? I know you love your pets, and I know they love you a lot, like Tony and Austin do. But if you want them to fall in love with you, just give them this for dogs, cats, and dogs like this. This is really for cats, but my cat loves it. Right, Austin? So guess if I give some to my cat right in front of my dog has to have some of it. It's really good. And either one looks good. I mean, times get really tough. I guess we can snack on these. It's high protein, pretty much. And this is just a free promo for them. Nobody's paying me anything to do anything together here. Okay, so anyway, and oh, my neighbor made this cute makeup bag, and it goes flat. You can put it down flat, have all your makeup. So for my next movie gig, hopefully it'll be another speaking role. I haven't had a decent speaking role in a few years or so. I've auditioned for various things, and I'm kind of on hold for different things, but nothing has started yet, and I haven't started filming anything new. Everything's on hold on funding and everything, just like the whole world. But I can use this for that, or if I get a date or a fancy trip, start making more money, get a big job, who knows? But it's really cute, and you can just lay it flat and organize all your makeup in it. So I thought that was really cute. And I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The lighting on this way is better. See, once you become a professional actor or actress and try to make money at acting, once again, we're not supposed to say try. You are in the process of working out ways that you can improve your life, career, money situation, whatever. So you're working on it. Work in progress. Supposedly trying implicates that you may not be making enough of an effort, kind of like you're not completing the task or whatever. You're just like, you're trying to do something. Is more like you're kind of, whereas just getting it, trying to do it is not as strong as like, I'm in the process of doing this. Okay, so I've heard different people talk about it. The first one that I heard was my commercial acting coach, Mike Pointer, always talked about, don't just try to get better headshots. Don't just try to get better agents. Get yourself with people that will get you out there and get working, or promote yourself, work on your skills, and all your acting work is really skill-based and talent, but a lot of it's skill-based, and it's a lot of work. And the thing that I noticed, like most actors, because I've been doing it on and off for 20 years, but I'm always so interested in it and working on it whenever I can, is most actors, and that could be a myriad of reasons, maybe you don't have the right connections or the right acting technique or something about it's just not popping. Remember, you're competing with literally hundreds to thousands of actors, regardless of whether you're non-union or SAG-AFTRA. There's a lot of competition out there for the smaller roles, the medium speaking roles, up to supporting actors. Even for extra work now, it's a little more competitive. But I used to do a lot of that before I caught the serious acting bug, and I just saw a fly go by. That means it's spring in Waco. So anyway, better that than a bee or some other scary critter. Like in Austin, you have to be careful because sometimes you might see a bat just come out of nowhere. But anyway, so yeah, just just work on it, and you have to keep working on it yourself and practicing. So that's what's great about YouTube, regardless of whether you're an actor or not, or you're in sales. Like, I need to get fired up about selling insurance again, but there's so many different things that you have to pay. It's a smaller fee, well, semi-small fee, but it all starts adding up. You know, like fee for this and that and the other to be, you know, all the new rating software and the new this and that and the, you know, everything seems like is like an expense nowadays. And then you have to have extra coverage if you're an independent agent. So, but yeah, I'm just working on stuff, talking to different people about doing some things. So, but yeah, it's, you know, as far as other kinds of work and ways to make money, you know, to support the acting. But the thing of it is if you're an actor, you have to constantly be practicing, because you never know when you might get that opportunity. Somebody you heard from 2 or 3 years ago might call you about a film that you were up for and they never got the funding or whatever. Finally, 2 or 3 years later, the funding comes in and they're ready to roll and they're ready to start getting the scripts out for, you know, practice and memorization and working on breaking down the script and analyzing it, script analysis. The whole thing is ready to roll here. It's, you know, before you know it, you'll be on set with either whether they have a dialogue coach or not, depending on the project, or they might have a script supervisor. But if it's an independent, very ultra low budget, they may not have any of those. May just have rolling the camera and it may be a time of day where the sun's going down, so you may have to get it right on the first take. Because remember, there's always another actor somewhere. Especially out in Los Angeles, but anywhere now, Texas, everywhere. You know, everybody's really trying everything they can to make more money, you know. You know, whether we're going to go back and be a cashier or, you know, I'm even considering substitute teaching again, or, you know, just kind of looking at a lot of things. I might even get out there and seriously peddle insurance again, which is tough on a commission. I really would rather work at another agent's office, even if it was just part-time. But I did sign up to sell Avon. I have not sold any Avon yet. I got really busy and sidetracked with things. But anyway, I could do some pet sitting, but I am not interested in pet sitting for very large dogs. I'm not in good enough physical shape to, you know, handle them and deal with that. But like little dogs, like my dog, if you have a little dog like this, it's real sweet. In fact, I'll be happy to babysit. Even up to medium size, like a smaller Dalmatian. Well, they're pretty high energy, but I can deal with them as long as they're sweet dogs and have good dispositions. Or cats. You know, my cat's right here. He's not in the mood to be on camera right now. So, but anyway, yeah. So, any size pet of this size. Any pet of this size is good, or even just medium size, you know, but not real large or scary dogs. And some dogs are not even scary, but they look scary. So, so yeah, I was thinking if you needed help with something like that. But anyway, we're just trying on the camera today. Plus, I got dressed up today. I don't get dressed up every day because I'm sort of unemployed right now, so, and I'm of retirement age too, so I'm sort of that, but I need, like most people in my situation, we have to have like some other income going. And so anyway, and if you don't, you better get back to work, you know, some. It's hard, it's competitive out there. But you know, if you're willing to do a lot of different things, I guess I was thinking of one other kind of job. But yeah, back to the acting, you have to constantly work on it, you know, and be good. Now, I could help you as a coach if you want to set up maybe a Zoom meeting, or if you get a group together of your friends, we can, and I won't charge much, we can discuss it. But I haven't, I am going to put a regular little program. It would be pretty inexpensive, or I guess I should say hopefully very affordable. Just to like a little acting technique, like a little class that you could watch anytime, like a little session, like maybe put it on School or one of those places. That's a SKOOL, I believe. But they have different ways that you can put little classes up that people can watch anytime. And I've taken lots of acting classes in person out in LA, but there's various online classes that you can take too that are good. If you're brand new, well, even if you've been in the business quite a while and want to get more serious about it, but especially if you're brand new, Wendy Elaine Wright has a really good program, Hollywood Winner's Circle, and then there's a lot of other, I believe it's Jody Bentley has a program, and Amy Jo Berman, and lots of people, a lot of people in the business who have worked in casting or as a talent agent or even have been actors are doing all that. But yeah, back to the other, you kind of have to be ready for when it does come in. Kind of like if you still hope to have another relationship like your romantic, we have to kind of be ready, have to make ourselves ready. Like for me, that would involve maybe, like I might even get a haircut, just, some later in the week, or hair and makeup more, dress up more, try to look better more, losing weight, getting in shape, staying healthy, decluttering, cleaning, that whole thing, getting my money situation better, and just kind of feeling better about myself, and then maybe I could find a more quality man. Well, that's the same idea as being ready for that acting gig, that you never know, because there's people that have been working on it for years, well, like me, I guess, so, but I enjoy it. I mean, it's fun. I should do more theater. I did some theater in LA, and then I did some growing up in Dallas, just musical theater at the high school, and then we went and did some dancing recitals for the state fair and stuff, and we used to go around to nursing homes and entertain, but basically, it's a lot of fun, and to do all that, if you enjoy it, and I don't know, I think I've, like, always wanted to have fun a lot, and that's important, but you can't just always think, well, can I have fun, because as you get older, then you realize the fun is not as fun. I mean, it's still fun, but it's not like when you're in your 20s or 30s just to go out somewhere and have a drink and be crazy, act silly or something, go up to some guy that you don't even know if you like, but just like you're with a friend, and like if you go up to, like when you're really young, you sort of push each other to do that, or once in a while I remember when I was younger, we'd get a group of friends together, just maybe 3 or 4 of us, or 5 of us, or whatever, maybe just 2 or 3 of us, and maybe we'd have one person come along, and boy, they didn't realize that, you don't like just go up and try to take everybody's prospective, maybe not boyfriend, but a guy to go out with or somebody away. There'd be those girls that would just go up. Like when we were all in our young 20s, we were all really, really cute. Not that we're not cute now, but, this was decades now later. So, but yeah, but that was kind of fun. I mean, I kind of remember that, but it was kind of funny too, because most of the guys would laugh about it. And there'd always be that one guy too that's like that. And then they'd wonder why people were mad at them or their friends or whatever. Because, when you think about it though, when two people just meet, it just sort of happens. I don't know. I'm a romanticist. And I've quit worrying about it anymore. I know exactly. I've analyzed the whole thing. It's a long story. I'm going to get into it now based on the childhood trauma and different things that have happened to me in my life and how you attract certain kinds of people until you learn all your lessons the hard way. So now that I'm older, I kind of know what to do now as far as hopefully meeting the right guy. Now that doesn't mean you never know. I could meet the most wonderful guy on the planet, and then all of a sudden something could happen where he would just go something like, I mean, I have an imagination, but you know, he could just like all of a sudden just totally change to a 360. Hopefully not. I guess that's why we have to go to church every week, regardless of whether we're single or married or divorced or widowed or whatever. Just go to church every week. And then my mother used to always say, you know, you notice that every time you go to church on Sunday, your whole week turns out better. So that's something to think about. So anyway, and Tony wants to say bye to you. Here he is. Bye. Okay, we've already been out walking twice today. So Mommy had an espresso, so I was really excited. So anyway, I don't go out for coffee. I usually just have instant coffee in here, but anyway, I just wanted to do that today to reward myself for after church. So, okay guys, well, I guess I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Jean Tuitt over and out.